The new god of science fiction directly challenges Crichton, and wins. Michael Crichton was, without a shadow of a doubt, one of the best and most influential science fiction writers since the era of Philip K. Dick and Isaac Asimov, if not H.G. Wells and Jules Verne. While he may have, arguably, had a dud here or there, many of his works have gone on to become absolutely iconic, including perhaps most famously, Jurassic Park. Indeed, it was because I was a big fan of Crichton's timeline. Don't bother with the movie there, or at least go into the movie not expecting it to adhere to the book, which is far superior, that I originally picked up Robinson's Didymus Contingency, which had a similar back and forth time travel dynamic, though to a different period and location. Here, Robinson takes at least one of the threats Crichton directly addressed: artificial intelligence and its ability to create life, though to be clear, the exact mechanism differs between Crichton and Robinson, in part based on 2 decades of technological difference when they wrote the books in question, and to this fan of both books and authors, y'all, I dare say Robinson outdid even Crichton. I know well that this is a bold claim, perhaps the boldest even I've ever made about a Robinson book, and let's face it, I've been known to hype Robinson's books perhaps higher than nearly anyone. But seriously, better than Crichton, head to head? I honestly think they are. And I read Prey when it first came out all those years ago. I liked it. Crichton did an excellent job with that tale, one of his better books since Jurassic Park. I still think Robinson did it even better here. Where Robinson didn't hit as hard here is actually another author, a women's fiction author who happened to use this exact same town as the setting for her book a few years ago, Melissa Payne's Memories in the Drift. If you're more in for an absolute emotional gut punch that will leave you weeping on the floor, go with Payne's book. If you're more in for some sci-fi action that will possibly make you think a bit, or not, if you don't want to, still leave you breathless, and still carry a bit of emotional heft to it, Robinson is where to go. Or really, read both and see how each author uses the same setting to tell wildly different tales, which to me is always fun. Slightly smiling face. One final point here before the summary. In this particular book, Robinson has one character in particular have a particular trait, and I'm being somewhat vague about it intentionally, as it is a spoiler since it isn't revealed in the description of the book, even as I write this review just a few weeks before publication. I actually read the book a few months ago and forgot to write a review until now. Eek. Weeks before publication of this book. A couple of weeks or so before I wrote this review on July 6, 2025, Robinson wrote a blog post on his website bewareofmonsters.com titled, "What's Up With My Brain?" that actually reveals something about himself that plays directly into making this character as real as it really is. As someone with the same trait, Robinson did a truly phenomenal job with it in this book, and I should have picked up on why, knowing both him and this trait as well as I do. Ultimately, yet again, one of Robinson's stronger tales in all that it does, strong enough to take on a globally recognized master of the field and win, at least to my own preferences. Very much recommended.